What's up, people? This is Big Boss Calvin 83. Y'all, you people, y'all, my fans and my haters. You are probably wondering why I am covering this story about War Machine. But just bear with me of why I'm going to revisit this news report from TMZ. War Machine, life sentence for beating ex. She makes tearful plea to lock him up. Oh my God. But I want to, first of all, I never gave I had a lot going on last year, so I really didn't have time to give my commentary to the whole War Machine beating the shit out of Chrissy Mack. To me, I stand by what he did. Okay? You can say, to all you women, you feminists, you mangianas and simps, okay? Before you pass judgment, hear me out, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. And I'm going to point out double standards, gender double standards here, that favor women and fuck up men's lives and give men disadvantages and unfair treatment. You know what I mean? Okay. This was back June 2017. Last year of June 2017. Former MMA fighter War Machine is going to do life. I'm sorry about that. Former MMA fighter War Machine is going to prison for life, which I think is ridiculous, by the way, with possibility of parole for the heinous 2014 beating of his ex-girlfriend. The judge said he will be eligible for parole after 36 years when he's 71 years old. He's a year older than me. To me, that's excessive, and I don't agree with the sentence, but I digress. As we reported, he was found guilty of sexual assault, coercion, battery by strangulation, kidnapping, and several other charges. During Monday's sentencing, War Machine's ex, porn star Chrissy Mack, made a tearful plea to the court, saying, "I do know that when he gets out, he will kill me." I'll read that again in quotes. This is what she states. "I do know that when he gets out, he will kill me. And bitch, you deserve what you get." But I don't think he's going to be, at 71, he's going to be thinking about your dumb ass. But you never know. He also spoke during the hearing, saying he hates himself for committing the beating. He compared himself to Aaron Hernandez and reminded the judge of his own attempted suicide after he was arrested in 2014.
And I don't know how long he deserves to be in prison. I don't know how much time would make me feel good or would make me feel right. When we were in talks before the trial even began with the plea deals, Mrs. Bluth had asked me if 16 years felt sufficient. As she has mentioned, we both took a minute and I thought about it and said I could live a really good life in 16 years. How do you really put a time on a life well lived? I don't know if my life will feel complete in 12 years, or 20 years, or even 30 years. And neither do you. But I do know when he gets out, he will kill me. The outcome of today isn't my decision, but I have trusted the court through this whole process. And I hope that the justice system won't let me down after all these years of keeping me as a victim. I would really like to be able to say to everyone that they can trust in the justice system and they should pursue charges against their abuser. There are so many people, women and men alike, that don't go the justice route and just let things take their course. And I want them to know that there is justice out there, and it is good to see. Thank you.
Thank you. I hate that this happened. I hate that I had to hurt the woman that I love. I hate that I had to hurt my family, my teammates. You know, I hate that I had to ruin my career for this to happen. But it's been the greatest blessing in my life. It truly has. And it's helped me it's enabled me to begin to grow into a real man. And it's changed me completely. And no matter what happens in this case or in the future, or no matter where I end up, I'm just glad that I finally have woken up and seen the truth. And I really believe that I'm going to be able to be a good role model, and I'm going to be able to help people wherever I end up. And the rest of my life, well, I'm going to be able to help people. But that's all I'm going to say.
I'm back. Anyway, I don't feel sorry for Christy Mack, and I don't feel bad for that bitch. Let me tell you why. Okay? Christy Mack is a porn star. Now, War Machine, I don't know what were you thinking that you can turn a hoe into a housewife. But let me give you, this was back at August 8th, 2014. They're gonna give it I'm just doing some more research on it so I can get an understanding of this too. Bellator President Scott Coker tells TMZ Sports, "We have a zero-tolerance policy here at Bellator when it relates to any form of domestic violence, and after learning of his latest incident involving John Koppenhaver, War Machine, Bellator is releasing him from his promotional contract with the organization. War Machine is wanted by Las Vegas police in a severe beating that may have landed his porn star girlfriend in the hospital. According to police, War Machine was involved in a three-person altercation early Friday morning at their home in Vegas. Two of the combatants sustained severe and non-life-threatening injuries. Well, you know, they got what they deserve. I'm going to tell you like it is, but I digress. And were taken to a hospital. One of the victims is described as the fighter's significant other. It's well known that War Machine has been dating porn star Christy Mack since last year. However, police have not released the names of the victims. When officers arrived on the scene, were told they determined that War Machine was the primary suspect, but police have not been able to find him all day. War Machine was arrested during a San Diego bar fight back in 2010. He ended up getting 1-year jail sentence for that case. So basically, he got a target on his ass at the time. Okay, let me take it back right now. Okay, I agree with this guy is saying. I'm not going to play the video, but basically, he was interviewed. Sons of Anarchy star Chuck Zito, if War Machine's girlfriend cheated, she deserved beating. I'll read that again. Sons of Anarchy star Chuck Zito, if War Machine's girlfriend cheated, she deserved beating. Yeah, I agree. Chuck Zito says he would beat the crap out of his girlfriend if he ever caught her cheating. The Sons of Anarchy actor was leaving Coney's, whatever the hell you call that, Coney's restaurant in Malibu, California, when our photog, whatever the hell you call that, photog, asks about War Machine's brutal assault on his girlfriend, porn star Christy Mack. And by the way, she's not a victim, okay? So I don't give a damn what they say. She ain't no victim. She brought that on herself. But I digress. His reaction was loud and clear. If she cheated, she deserved everything she got. Hell yeah, I agree with him too on that. You gotta see his gestures as he describes the plan. You gotta see his gestures as he describes the plan of action. Apparently, cops disagree. War Machine is now in custody and faces 7 criminal charges in connection of the beat. I'm sorry, guys. Apparently, cops disagree. Simps, but I digress. Simp pigs, but I digress. Apparently, cops disagree. War Machine is now in custody and faces 7 criminal charges in connection with the beating. Okay, that's the end of that. So fast forward to presently, this was like 48 hours ago. War Machine engaged to pen pal, sorry, no conjugal visits. The good news for War Machine is that he found love, and now he's engaged to 30-year-old Ashley Ferriton. Bad news: there's no conjugal visits in the state where he's locked up. I believe that's in the state of Nevada. Family sources close to Ashley tell TMZ War Machine, who is serving a life sentence with a possibility of parole when he's 71 years of age, first got acquainted with Ashley when she started writing to him as his pen pal last summer. We're told the relationship evolved to visits to Ely State Prison. They proposed for this pick a few weeks ago. Feelings developed, and earlier this year, 36-year-old former UFC star wrote a poem asking for her hand in marriage. Dude, you don't learn nothing, okay? Let me finish. She said yes, even though she said yes, even though he was sans ring. War and Ashley can have a wedding ceremony in prison and share a hug, but that's all the physical contact they'll have for a very long time. Nevada does not allow conjugal visits. So much for consummating marriage. Consummating the marriage. As we reported, War Machine was found guilty of sexual assault, coercion, battery by strangulation, kidnapping, and several other charges after attacking his ex porn star. I'll read that again. As we reported, War Machine was found guilty of sexual assault, coercion, battery by strangulation, kidnapping, and several other charges after attacking his ex, porn star Christy Mack. We've reached out to War's attorney, who would not confirm nor deny the engagement. Now let me say this. First off, War Machine, I don't understand some of you dudes. I really don't. Why would you think on God's green earth, where in the hell did you think that you can change that bitch into a fucking angel? Where in the fucking hell did you think you could turn a hoe, a slut, a prostitute, a porn star into a housewife? What, I don't understand you guys. Why in the hell would you ever thought of trying to change a chick? Why in the hell would you ever think that you could turn a porn star, a hoe, a whore for money, you know, for entertainment's whore, a porn star, a slut, you know, the biggest hoe? I mean, just so nasty and so whorish and slutty and just lewd and just, she has no self-respect. Why would you think you could turn a flat-out whore, a flat-out hoe, a porn star into a housewife, and you think she can be a loyal, monogamous wife and have your kids? What makes you dudes think that you could turn a stripper, a porn star, you know, the girl that fucked every football team in the school district? You know what I'm saying? Every that chick that fucked all the dudes within that block, in that city, from south of town to east to, from south to north, east to west of towns. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand you guys. Why in the hell would you ever think that you can change her? Why in the hell would you ever think that you could turn a porn star into a loyal, respectful lady, a wife, and the mother, and you want to have kids from her when she fucked every dude for money on TV? I mean, it's basically a woman being a whore, a stripper on TV. Okay? And some of you dudes will marry a stripper. And I'm like, what the hell, y'all? What the hell are y'all doing? You will fuck a hoe who fucks for money. Out of all these women, I know all these women are fucked up and crazy, but you had to pick a hoe, a woman who's proud to be a fucking whore, prostituting herself into entertainment, being all nasty and disgusting, not respecting herself and her body, and she damn sure told you by her actions and the way she carried herself before you met her that she had no self-respect for herself. She had no respect for herself, and she damn sure ain't gonna respect your ass as a man. Okay? And the fact that Christy Mack ain't no damn victim. She got that ass whooping. She deserved it. And to me, I think it's ridiculous that he's doing life in prison. Yeah, I mean, as far as the sexual assault and the coercion, kidnapping. Now, if this is in his own home, I disagree with that. To me, that's just ridiculous. I mean, it should be cut in half or less. Because you got to understand, people just don't want to admit this. People got feelings. People got emotions, wants, and needs. People hurt. He was deeply hurt. You know what I'm saying? He was deeply hurt by the betrayal. But again, I don't feel sorry for you, dude, because the fact of the matter is, you got with a porn star, well-known porn star. You should have expected this, that she ain't going to be loyal. She was never loyal from her past relationships. Where in the hell do you think she will be loyal to you? What makes you think she's going to change? Like I tell women, you can't change no man who ain't trying to do right. That's up to him to do right. You can't make him. Just like you do, say to you dudes, you can't change no chick and try to change her and make her the woman that you want her to be for you. It's not going to happen. I'm so sick and tired of men and women, people, period, trying to change somebody and make this person who does not want to change for themselves and try to change them and make them the person they want them to be as a mate. People are not projects. People are not the pet project, okay? They are not no guinea pig. People, you got to let the Most High or God, whatever the hell you want to call, whatever you believe in, God or not, you got to let that person decide if they want to change their life or not. Even if you mean well, if they didn't ask, if they did not ask for your help, let them be. Let them do it on their own, okay? You can't help this person, okay? Now, I mean, it's funny how you got so many women who will kill their boyfriend, kill their husband, and I've seen, and they have done worse to men, and they did not get life in prison. Some of them got probation, got like less than 5 years, and an additional 5 years of probation. And all they have to do is cry woman tears, mainly white bitch tears, white woman tears, and get sympathy. And all this the mangiana judge or the woman feminist judge who hates men will side with her and feel sorry for her in society. In this gynocentric establishment, they will always side with the woman. Okay? Unless you like Trump, an elite Caucasian supremacist, privileged, wealthy male. I'm sorry, I should say. I'll say that again. Unless you are Trump, Bill Gates, an elite Caucasian, upper echelon Caucasian male with wealth, power, and status, and run the system, you, as a regular dude who's not part of that clique, who ain't a part of that class, and don't got juice like that, you fucked as a man in this establishment known as this country. You know what I'm saying? Now, my last point. This chick right here. I don't understand with all them, it's the same with you dudes who trying to get these hoes and trying to turn them into housewives. You got women trying to chase thugs, bad boys, pedophiles, well-known murderers, gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Woman beaters, abusers, violent dudes. You women are no different. You're definitely no different. Y'all try to change it. Off all these nice guys, all these good men out here, you choose the worst of the worst. Because that's who the fuck you are. It has nothing to do with low self-esteem. You're just stupid as hell. And War Machine, you're stupid too. Out of all, you could have found a good woman. I know it's difficult out in America, kick a cup. 3Ks, don't get that shit twisted and fucked up, y'all. But like I'm saying is that you can find a person who don't have a jail record, who never been to jail, and don't have no intention of committing a crime. You got good people out here who do right and try to live right and do right all the time, but we get overlooked. You just don't want us because you just love that wild drama and stuff and that kinky sex. You know what I'm saying? You think we're born and we suck in bed, and that's not true. You know what I'm saying? There's good people out here who are fun and exciting and loving, and your life will be so much better and prosperous and fun and exciting and adventurous if you just give good people a chance. I'm telling you guys, to both men and women, y'all got to look for good. You got to stop choosing bad. No, you want a lot of y'all choose bad because y'all think it's easy. It's easy to control and manipulate and get, if you know what I mean. But I'm going to end this video like this. Y'all got women specifically, y'all got to stop trying to get with prisoners. You got too many good single men out here who ain't criminals, okay? And a lot of you dudes, y'all got to stop chasing these fast, wild hoes and porn stars. You got good women out here. We just got to get off our ass and look for them and get them. You know, a lot of people choose bad because they're bad on the inside. And that's what's happening out here. And that's what leads to all these bonehead decisions that both men and women are making in these relationships and jumping into these toxic relationships because you don't know your worth. You don't have no standards. Oh, but you will pick and choose who you want to have, who you want to hold to those standards, but you won't hold yourself up to the standards of what you're demanding, if you know what I mean. Y'all got to know your worth and love yourselves. Y'all got to try to better yourself and elevate. You know what I'm saying? Stop choosing trash. But you know what? A lot of people who mess with trash are trash themselves. That's all I got to say.